Hey guys, right here I have a 2014 Mercedes-Benz C200 CGI Avantgarde. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here's the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the mirrors are currently folded in. Upon unlocking the doors and opening the front two doors, the mirrors will automatically fold out. And upon locking the car, the mirrors will automatically fold in again. This C200 only has 39 kilometers on it. The W204 C class comes with a hydraulic rack and pinion power steering system. The Avantgarde trim receives a 3-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel with perforated sections on the sides and sport grips at the 10 and 2 o'clock positions. The only transmission available for the C200 CGI in Malaysia is Mercedes' 7G-tronic Plus 7-speed automatic with manual shifting via the gear lever. To activate manual mode, shift the car into drive and tip the lever to the right to upshift and to the left to downshift. There is a button within the base of the gear lever that allows either the economy or sport driving modes to be chosen. Safety in the C-Class consists of 7 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, electronic stability program, hill start assist, attention assist, traction control, an alarm system with immobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats. As usual, let's turn on the hazards, lights, rear fog light, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. The Avantgarde trim comes with 17-inch 5 twin-spoke alloy rims wrapped in Goodyear Excellence 225/45 R17 tires. Ventilated disc brakes and solid disc brakes can be found front and rear respectively. The suspension comprises of multi-link setups front and rear. The C-Class has been around for 22 years now. The first generation, codenamed W202, replaced the W201 190E series. It was also Mercedes' smallest model until the A-Class arrived in 1997. Since 1993, there has been 4 generations of C-Class vehicles, with the latest W205 debuting at the 2014 Detroit Auto Show, with production commencing in February 2014. The generation that preceded the W205, the W204, was available between 2007 and 2014, with a facelift premiering in 2011. The facelift carried on with the W204 saloon and the S204 body styles, but it also added the C204 coupe body style. The W204 facelift not only brought a new front end, revised interior and updated rear, but it also gave the W204 refreshed engines with better fuel efficiency. The C200 CGI gets a 1.8-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 engine. The engine is still known with the M271 codename, but it now produces 181 horsepower at 5250 RPM and 270 Nm of torque at 1800 RPM. The Century Sprint is performed in 7.8 seconds onto a 235 km per hour top speed. With a 66-litre fuel tank, combined fuel consumption is rated at 6.4 litres per 100 km, with 150 grams of carbon dioxide being emitted per kilometre. The C200 CGI is rear-wheel drive. The W204 C class made its Malaysian debut towards the end of 2007. The facelift arrived in the Malaysian market in the middle of 2011 with either the C200 CGI Elegance or the C250 CGI Avantgarde at launch. Along the way, until the W205 C class went on sale in Malaysia, the W204 facelift was available with the following variants: the C180 Blue Efficiency, the C200 AMG Grand Edition, the C200 CGI Avantgarde, the C220 CDI AMG Sports Package, and the C300 AMG Sports Package. Exterior features of the C200 CGI Avantgarde includes automatic auto-leveling by xenon projector headlights with the intelligent light system, automatic wipers, front and rear parking sensors, LED daytime running lights, LED indicators for the front, sides and rear, LED rear lights, LED rear fog light, LED rear number plate lights, body colored door handles and side mirrors, and a single exhaust pipe finished in chrome. Right down here you do have some storage as well as a button to open up your boot, and you do have your speaker down here as well. Right here you do have your mirror controls, window controls, all of them are fully automatic in both ways, window lock, central locking, and this C200 does get full powered adjustments for the driver's seat together with your 3-person memory and your 4-way power lumbar support. You also do have Mercedes-Benz door sills. You do have some storage down here. Alright. So let's go ahead and see how she revs. The C200 does come standard with a dual zone automatic climate control system. All your controls are right down here. Fan speed, front and rear defrost, zone, air conditioning, different modes, off, driver side temperature, passenger side temperature, automatic, recirculation. Zone means if you have it turned on, each side will have individual controls, but if you turn it off, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides. The C200 CGI Avantgarde comes with the Audio 20 head unit with various media connectivity options, a 5.8-inch color display, and 8 speakers for the sound system. The whole screen right there can be controlled using your set of controls right here, as well as this knob right down here that goes up, down, left, right, scrolls to the left, scrolls to the right, as well as clicks down for enter. You also do have return and cancel buttons. Right now we are in your main USB screen. This whole screen right here actually works in a 3-tier format, so you have your main menus right above, sub-menus in the middle, and your options for the sub-menu down below. Right now, like I said, your main USB screen, if you click the knob down, brings up your USB storage options with your normal track sequence, random tracks, random folder, traffic announcements and all that. Next up, we do have your list of music, your list of folders, your media options with your CD changer, USB, auxiliary, Bluetooth audio streaming, media interface, and your sound system setup with your bass, treble, balance and fader. And instead of clicking the knob down to go back as shown, you can always press this return button to go back to the previous menu. If we click up once, brings up your sub menu, and if we click the knob up again, you list out your main menus. In audio, you do have your FM, AM, CD, and your various other media connectivity options as I mentioned earlier on. Your Bluetooth telephone menu. In this menu, you can connect a phone, delete a phone, look at your paired devices, dial a number, import your phone book onto the system, so you do not need to look through your phone to search for a particular number. Lastly, your system menu. If we click the knob down, brings up your clock full screen. If we click the knob down again, and if we go to settings, you can set your display language, activate your Bluetooth, reset the system back to factory settings, set your time and date, format, or turning the display off. And that's about it for the screen itself. But right here you do have your keypad for the Bluetooth telephone system. It also doubles up as your 10 customizable stations. You do have your CD changer right here. It is MP3 compatible and you can fit 6 CDs into the system. Seat track buttons, volume and power, And right here, your shortcuts for your FM, AM, CD, your various other media options, Bluetooth telephone menu, navigation if this car is equipped with navigation. If not, the button doesn't do anything. You also do have your mute, system setup, as well as your on-hook, off-hook buttons. And right down here, you have the button to lower or raise your rear sunshade. Eco basically brings your auto start stop system into the picture, and with your auto start stop system, the engine momentarily shuts off when you are at a stop or at a traffic light to save on petrol or diesel, depending on what the car is running on. You also do have the button to shut off your parking sensors. You do have your parking sensor display right there. Central locking. And as shown earlier, power folding mirrors. On the steering wheel, the right spoke houses your volume controls, on-hook, off-hook button, mute, and your voice control. The left spoke houses the controls for your multi-information display in the instrument cluster. You do have up, down, left, right, OK, and return buttons. Up and down controls between your different sub-menus, while left and right controls between your different main menus. To go back a menu, hit return, or to select the menu, hit OK. But right now we do have your mileage and trip meter, digital speedometer, your driving data from the last reset. In this driving data, you do have your distance traveled, elapsed time, average speed, and average fuel consumption. Driving data from the last startup, range and instant fuel consumption, and back to your mileage and trip meter. You do have your audio menu right here as well. Bluetooth telephone menu, vehicle assistance with your assistance graphic, electronic stability program, and attention assist. Your vehicle services with messages. Basically anything wrong with the car, it will beam up on that top menu. You also do have your tire pressure monitoring system and your Assist Plus. And lastly, your vehicle settings with your instrument cluster unit, permanent display option, whether you want outside temperature or a supplementary digital speedometer in miles per hour. You can also change your light options, vehicle options, convenience options, or reset it back to factory settings. And that's about it for the steering wheel controls. Behind the steering wheel, the top left stalk controls your wipers and indicators. The bottom left stalk controls your cruise control, and the one in the middle controls your fully powered tilt and telescopic steering wheel. You do have a power outlet as well as storage down here. Cup holders. Central storage with your USB port and another port right here that basically you can have several different cables. For example, one that plugs in here, and on the other end will be your USB port, or another cable that plugs in here, and on the other end will be your iPod port and all that. It is also an armrest, and right here you do have more storage. Auto dimming, rear view mirror, and right up here you do have your interior lights, your reading lights below the rear view mirror. You do have a sun visor with a vanity mirror and a light for this side. Sunglass holder. Alright. So I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. You do have some storage down there with your speaker and window control. And both the rear windows do get sunshades as well. The driver's seat is in a position that I would feel comfortable in, and I have about this much leg room. However, headroom is not as good because my head is almost touching the roof. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. But a good thing about the front seat backs is that they do actually have cutouts where your leg would normally be, so there's a bit extra leg room right there. But you still do get storage pockets on the front seat backs, rear aircon vents, some storage down below with a power outlet, rear center armrest with storage down below, and a couple of cup holders. And right up here you do have your interior lights. Handle right up here with your hook. The W204 C class in Malaysia does not get folding rear seat backs, hence the boot space is fixed at 475 litres. There are hooks on both sides of the boot to hang items on, and to the left of the boot is a storage net. To the right, there is a light that illuminates the area, and underneath the boot floor is the vehicle's spare tyre, toolkit and a bit of storage. You do have adjustable headrests, front and rear. Same storage down there with your speaker, window control, your central locking, as well as your fully powered front passenger seat. The front passenger seat does have the same set of adjustments as the driver's side, together with your 3-person memory and your 4-way power lumbar down there. You also do have Mercedes-Benz door sills, storage down below, as well as a storage net right down by the passenger side footwell. Two-tier glove box, one level right here and a deeper one down below. And this side's sun visor does have a vanity mirror and a light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. The parking brake is right down here. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, pull this lever. And to engage it, just push it back down. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2014 Mercedes-Benz C200 CGI Avantgarde. Thanks for watching and goodbye.